In this video, we will talk about singly linked lists. So this is a linked list. It is called a linked list because there is a link which connects each node to each other node. So a linked list begins with some sort of front pointer, or you might hear it called a head pointer or head reference. And that front pointer tells us where to find the first node. The first node has a pointer to the second node. The second node has a pointer to the third node, and so on until eventually the last node has a pointer that does not point to any node, a null pointer. So we use the term pointer because these lists were first found in languages that use pointers. So even in Java, where we have references which are safer than pointers per se, we still frequently use the term pointer. So in Java, this front pointer is a reference to the first node. The first node contains a reference to the second node a reference to the third node. In this case, the third node contains a null reference. So notice also that each of these nodes has a data item inside it. So we can think of this as an object here that is being referred to by this first node and this second node and this third node, even though I've written it directly in. In a few cases we might put it directly in, but more commonly it would be in a separate thing that was referred to by that node. One other important thing to note here is that the only way that we can find the B node is by starting from the front and going to the first node and then looking at its reference, which takes us to this second node. If we were to somehow lose this reference from the first node, then the B node would be completely inaccessible, lost somewhere potentially in gigabytes of memory, and likewise all the remaining nodes. So when we are doing operations on linked lists, we are careful to never allow ourselves to lose track of a node, because then we lose the entire rest of the list, which is not good.